the Museum of Flight in Seattle, Washington. All kinds of stuff here. So this looks like a Blackbird SR-71 or an A-12, but then it's got that third engine on it, and I think it's called an M21. We're gonna go look. This is not a real space shuttle. I don't have a real one here, but this is a really cool recreation of one. B-17 Flying Fortress. This beautiful example thereof. No nose art on this one. I think this is also an earlier model, but I don't know. Very, very cool. Gorgeous airplane. This is a really cool facility too. Old pavilion, big open pavilion. So all this is under roof. Very cool. That is Boeing 247D, one of the first passenger airlines. Oops, finger out there. Very cool. November 7001 uniform. I think this is one of the prototypes. This is why it's here. F-14 Hellcat. E6. E6B. EA6B intruder. Prowler. Electronic warfare version. Okay, so this gives you some kind of idea how big the the 747 is. That's not the wing, that's the tail, that's the empennage. It's crazy. Look at the size of that. It's enormous. Okay, so this door on the side of the aircraft, go in here and not even the flight deck. This is also passenger space. This is the first 747, 1968, and this is all of the flight attendants whose airlines were using it at that time. I guess we don't get to go up to the upper deck. We can see down the avionics bay, which is enormous. All that. This is like 1950s and 60s technology. All that stuff. This must be up to the flight deck. We're not allowed to go upstairs. There's a whole other upstairs we're not allowed to go up to. You can see up there a little bit. Wow. What an enormous friggin' airplane. Back of whatever that room was up there. Yeah, I'm not sure the way this is set up. This looks like just test equipment. These people must have been sitting here monitoring things while it was flying. So these would have been all the test stations. Who knows what they were trying to test, but I see you have a couple engineers sitting here, each with a specific job, doing a specific thing. Different equipment mounted in here, and I'm sure they moved and reattached information or equipment whenever they wanted to test something different. There you go, there's the AN-2, the world's biggest biplane. So, a beastly looking piece of machinery. Another enormous airplane standing underneath the tail of the B-52, and notice that it just blots out the sun. The tail is enormous. This is such a big airplane. It's hard to be able to really explain how big it is. Not as big as the 747 though. 747, the biggest plane Boeing ever built. But this is part of the Vietnam Veterans War Memorial here at the Museum of Flight at Boeing Field in Seattle, Washington. You can see how big. I have to go back so far just to get the damn vertical stabilizer in the picture. That's how big this airplane is. inside of the distributor of a Pratt & Whitney R2800 8W. The cutaway version. Those are the magnetos up there. I think each cylinder had either 2 or 4 spark plugs. What a fantastically complicated machine.